Musashi time! I'm not seeing the stream. Oh, hear us? Oh, hear us? I hear us. Okay. Good. Alright, logged in on the back end stuff. Figured we just boot this up to start off the stream tonight. Okay. Alright. Let's rock. Musashi time. I am player rank 31 now. I couldn't do the other side stuff, so I did the side stuff I could, and I got to player rank 31. But there are some items to collect around here. Because I was able to unlock one of the side stories. So we're going to run around right now and collect items while we wait for the regular stream time. We're a couple minutes early. Alright, we can't currently go to the roof. There are a lot of areas we just can't go to yet. This game locks a lot behind story, which is fine. Just, you know, gotta get used to it. Gotta get used to it, that's all. So there's a gym back there that we can access right now, and there's a side quest in there. You may say, Trey, how do you know that? I thought you couldn't do a bunch of the side stuff. Well, the kicker is I accidentally stumbled upon the side quest thing we could do and force close the game. So, you know, we'll get there. But we'll still give people time to get in here as we run around the halls picking up trash. Know about the gym storage that doesn't open? Because I'm sure you can guess what it's going to turn into quest-wise. So now we got to find that guy in the shopping district. Purple colored silhouette. Can't currently go into the gym storage, but if we go shopping district, should be able to run into the guy here. Once everybody gets here, we'll do the new story thing that I've found. For now, we'll just kind of run around picking up stickers and traces of aliens. Normally some good stuff back here. Art of Gourmet. Huh? Can't get the other custom attachment yet. Can get some of these. We look in our side story thing. We've got the 404 needed for this one. First episode, which is in a nook in the schoolyard. And then we're going to need a lot more. So I'm about to run around a lot in between stuff, finding items. Oh. Want this. Thank you. I really wish it was just story based and not go hunt down all the things.
Huh? えらい言われようだな。ほら、出撃のたびにここに来るよ。整備はバッチリ終わってますから。問題は怖がってる子ですけど、説明するわけにもいかないし、もう大きな物音はしないですし。じゃあ、もしエレベーター。
And then, how many of these do we have now? 15. Get a Heart of Gourmet. Book of Otaku tickets. Idle philosophy. Suspicious gaze. And I think that's all of the side quest items that we need from him. Great. Oh. It really is just busy work, right? Unfortunately. All right, they were both back there. Interesting. Very nice. I don't think we have enough to do anything with you, Akamo. No, I think we got everything we needed from Akamon so far. And again, if you're watching this and you're like, well, why are you just running around picking up stuff? Well, we're waiting for the regular stream time to start. Giving people some time to get here. I started a little bit early, so I could run around picking up nonsense. And it really is just busy work, right? Keep an eye out for any stickers that show up or any shining things to pick up. Right. This way, and then we're going to go back to the other part of the shopping district. Excuse me, Akamon. Just rolled over to the next in-game day. There's something back here. Are you the suspicious person? Oh, okay. Are you the suspicious person? Maybe you should join the dojo. You certainly seem suspicious. Excuse me, ma'am. Huh. Built in here. As a part of that gang. Ah, that's fair. Alright, well, no clues in the shopping center. So what we will probably do is go ahead and do a quick mission. While we wait. Yeah, everything's closed now because it's nighttime. Red Bomb Energy Drink. This is going to be another collection quest. Sure. If I see one, I'll get one for you. Why not? Hey. Alright, so we'll do a mission. And then after the mission, we will do some story stuff. Oh, I'm trying to pick up this stuff. Cute. Alright. Do a mission. It's really unfortunate that like this game has kind of lost my initiative, you know? Like I was so up on it and now I'm just like, you know, it's fine. I think it really is because of all the fetch quests too. I really do. All clear. Let's rock. All right. I think if it was just like streamlined a little bit, it would be so much better of a game. Focus on the story and the combat. Cut out a lot of the like town exploration stuff and probably all of the side quests, right? Right? Also, they may just be marginal boosts from the lab, but they do add up. Like this new combo we have for the Knuckles is really strong. Green. To be honest, I almost didn't want to stream Musashi tonight. I almost streamed something else because I was just so, like, bummed. Hey, Remus! Like, the game is so cool on so many fronts, and then there's just a couple of decisions they made that just don't work. Like the overworld exploration just being so you can pick up stuff to turn into pick up submissions. I would have much rathered if it was just, hey, use this one pilot for this many missions with this other one pilot to unlock their story chapter or whatever. But we do have some new stuff. I do have one of them unlocked for us to do today. And this is a new enemy type, so that's cool. Drive. Part of it could just be that, like, I've been playing video games lately that I'm not having fun with, you know? Eject to another game. I legitimately was like, well, we could do, I've got Ayuden 100 Heroes installed on Game Pass. We could check that out. So we'll see what this, we'll see what the story gives us tonight. But like, I've been trying to beat Secrets of the Obscure for review for Guild Wars 2. And it's been a rough, would be nice to play games that are just unequivocally fun again. Meteor kick! I have no idea what that game is. It's an MMO. It's the newest expansion for the MMO. Not very good. The MMO's great. The expansion's terrible. Let's go. Oh, are you talking about Ayuden Chronicles 100 Heroes? It's the Suikoden, like, reboot. Like, it's made by the same team, but they don't work for Konami anymore. So it's a spiritual successor. That's the word.
Epic.
But I love Suikoden, so I definitely want to try it at some point. All right. Can we, now that it's night, can we even go to the school to, I bet we can't, to do that side thing I unlocked? Yeah. That's exactly what I was afraid of. Ah! Why? Let me in. How do I pass time? There's got to be an option. Time change. Advance to noon. What's the point of having all this exploration if you're just gonna, like, break it off? Oh, you talking about when you say the latest thing with Helldivers, do you mean the mission that's bugged and is really hard to complete, or do you mean how the Terminated Flyers are also bugged and will just infinitely spawn on trivial difficulty missions? Because I saw both of those things. So this is a new story thing that we did get. One of the only side quest things that I've been able to unlock so far. And it's just the first episode of their interactions, I'm guessing.
見せろ。なんだ？手紙が？
見られちまったもんはしか。
Is it a challenge letter?
下駄箱に入ってたんだけどよ。これラブレターってやつ。
It's gonna be a challenge letter. This is the classic trope. He thinks it's a love letter. It's gonna be a challenge letter.
の間違いじゃないのか。
バカ、よく見ろ。
Where have I seen this before? Get a robo.
マークがついてんだろ。こりゃどう見てもラブレターだぜ。信じてねえな。校庭の木の下で待ってますって書いてあるんだ。これはもう間違いなく来る。
Yeah.
だから告白だよ、告白。ってわけで。
It did look genuinely horrifying when I saw the footage of the person playing on trivial difficulty, and the air was just full of them.
その目でしっかり確かめに来いよ。
In a weird way, it almost made me want to boot up Helldivers more than anything else has in the last like month and a half. I'll play Helldivers turned into a horror game. Is it actually going to be a love letter?
だから言ったろ。こいつはラブレターだってよ。じゃ、行ってくるぜ。
Super quality, of course. Yeah, it's not supposed to be like that. Whoops.
この手紙をよこしたのはお前か。
あ、土方くん。ありがとう。来てくれたんだね。
My other concern with these is that they have to be separate from the main story because you have to gather the things to find them. So are they even going to matter? You know what I mean?
待ってたぜ、土方龍吾。
Yeah, of course. Of course.
何よあんたたち。
やら、なんだお前ら。
おっと、下手に動くと。
How did they just apparate? Like, how did they do that? Yeah, I bet these are filler episodes in the anime.
汚ねえ真似よ。どけ、龍吾。
I mean, Ryugo probably could have beaten them on his own, right? Like,
大丈夫か、草壁。
he is Yamato's rival. He probably didn't need Yamato to run in and fight him for him.
何が目的だ。
許してくれ。これは岩。いや。
Dancing bro croissant. You still haven't played more? Like, I can't blame you. Danzaburo Kuroiwa. That's a, that name feels familiar. That feels like a Gridman name.
あの赤城町都市伝説の裏番長か。
知ってるのか。
古文から聞いた話だけどよ。黒岩が歩けば。
I'm sure. He's
gonna
want to be in like a cat or something.
そいつが俺たちに喧嘩を仕掛けてきたってことか。
黒岩丹三郎。マジで存在していたのかよ。
That is 100% like a Showa Kamen Rider name, though. I love it. You have Helldivers to play around Helldivers. Look, I watched the footage of, I can't even remember the streamer's name. That was, I saw like a highlight clip of them trying to do the new mission type. And like 3 Bile Titans spawning on top of the drill. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm good. I don't need that. I'm good. I think I'm good just playing games I hate over here. You know, it'll be fine. Hey, what's up, guy? How you doing, Reggie? I'm not Yamato. I'm Ryugo. I'm not. Okay. Oh, an Akamon stamp. Doesn't this guy look like he's about to like urinate all over the steps? Like, some of these NPCs just. Wait, that was him again. Is he following us? I got my eye out for that guy now. I got my eye out for P-Boy. Also, I do not remember what we're doing right now story-wise. I'm just hoping to catch up. Probably.
すげえ腹が減ってよ。
最近帰りが遅いみたいだけど、なんか隠し事してないか
So
い？
this is his mom.
そんなわけねえだろ。俺が母ちゃんに隠し事なんて。
これはお守りだよ。死んだ父ちゃんからのプレゼントなんだ。
That's gonna be important. She's got an
もしお前が
interestingly
母
shaped
ちゃんに
face.
言えない危険なことしているんなら、それを持っておきな。
母ちゃん。
いらっしゃい。
Ugh.
いらっしゃいま
I muted in time for that sneeze
ア
though.
ーシェム様、なぜこのようなところに？
せ。なんとなく。
Should
ご注文
side character syndrome? Yeah. Should she be walking around like
お
this?
すすめは天丼です。
肉を使っていない食べ物をくれ。
ほう。
Like, don't they know every citizen?
ん？
I mean, I guess she doesn't know they work for the government, but
清香のやつやっと帰って。
I feel like it's a risk she didn't have to take.
キュネ、そういやオブリビオンベイに来いって言われてたんだったか。
I've stopped actually planning to ask questions at this point. I ask them more out of curiosity than expecting to get answers. You don't look at the stream, you can't be spoiled. The question, though, is do you actually care about the spoiler? Because if it was just the story, I think I would like this game a whole lot more. The story and the gameplay, and I'm here. I'm ready. Where? Underground dock. I completely misread where I was supposed to go. There was a part of me too earlier that was like, man, that Dragon's Dogma 2 looking pretty cool though. We could stream that tonight. But watch, this is gonna do something really cool and I'm gonna be back in fully again, like nothing happened. I'm such a hypocrite.
1ヶ月以内にはどうにか。そうですね。1週間はいただきたいというところでしょうか。
1週間？
かかりすぎですか。では5日ならどうでしょう。
いえ、それでいいわ。
I mean, he is a robot, right? To a wiki for an image? Ooh. That'll get you.
前回の戦闘データを解析して入力しています。これでマキシマスの
You know, used to, they had, like, wikis would have drop downs that like hid all of the actual text for the sake of spoilers, but I think ever since fandom bought Wikia, I don't think that happens anymore. Yeah. Yeah.
ですが、武蔵を一人で動かすとなると操縦者の負担はかなり大きいです。パイロット次第では。
I mean, I feel like we got plenty of pilots, right? We don't necessarily need to split up.
その機動性を最大限生かすには、このまま二人で動かす方が効率的です。
Like, do we need to split up the pilots?
マキシマスの起動サイクルを完全に管理し、デュークさんのこだわりの速さを失わないためには、それがベストです。ちょっと。
Because we've got the 3 main pilots, then we've got Reiji who can pilot by himself, then we have the 2 girls. We've also got swirly glasses here and the robot.
私でも解析できなかったパスワードを解いたの。
はい。試しに俺の誕生日を入れてみたらすんなり開けました。
Okay, well that seems like a very important point.
で、呼んだからには何かあるんだろう。
ああ、また仲間が増えたみたいだからね。
Yeah,
せっか
sure.
くだから紹介しておこうと思って。
仲間って 新人パイロットが
Absolutely, yeah, I guess so.
今
I
シミ
guess
ュレー
so.
ター室で訓練中みたいだから見に行ってみない？なかなか白熱してるみたいだよ。
は
Okay. Of course, a new quest is available, and it'll be from some other. Be this dude asking me to go find some other random item from all around the world, right?
お疲れ様です。休憩ですか？
Are we just not? We're not even gonna get text box?
俺がいつも自販機ルームで買って飲んでるやつですけど、帰る途中のチェア時にちょうどいいんすよね。
Alright. Yeah.
飲んでみます？俺。
I need one for a quest, so it'd be great if you could give me one. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
空き缶はどうしてるのかって？そんなの、その辺にポイって捨てるに決まってるじゃないですか。邪魔くさいでしょ。
I feel like this organization has so many flaws in their logic of how they deal with stuff. Like, the fact that this guy... I understand they're not taking it that seriously. But the dude picking up cans on the street, the janitor that works for the city, has figured out that something weird's going on because he keeps finding cans for a drink that's not sold anywhere in the city. Because this guy keeps just chucking them. Their security is very, very lax for a secret organization. Alright.
こんなの納得いかない。もっぺん最初から勝負よ。別にいいけど。
So it's gonna be the two of them and Maximus, right?
私が勝つに決まってるけど。はあ？というわけで、新型には私が乗るべきってことかな。ちょっと待って。こちとら本物で経験済みなんですけど。こんなゲームみたいのと実戦じゃ全然勝手が違うし。じゃあもうすぐ実戦でも私が上だって証明すればいいわけだよね。
Your friend has issues trying to get this game to work? Oh, that's unfortunate.
こいつらかよ。また騒がしくなりそうだぜ。
犬猿の中とはこのことだな。
Of course, here's the enemy attack. That means that we have to.
特訓の成果を見せろ。
はい。今から。
Time, Saltome. Hopefully, nobody has any of those problems with Gundam Breaker 4. I mentioned this before. I don't love their helmets.
はあ、嫌です。こんなやつとなんて。同じく。なんでこんなのと。そもそもマキシマスは
It's quite literally red oni, blue oni, right?
今回もその組み合わせで。
The hothead, red colored, and the cooler, blue colored. I don't dislike that though. I don't mind it when things are very obviously doing the red oni, blue oni thing.
これじゃメガトン級の圧には耐えきれん。すまん。そういうわけで、ここはお前ら二人で乗ってくれ。
I do like that he's willing to play the old man card to get the two girls to work together. I will say, it feels a little odd. I'm gonna pause it for a second while I talk this through. It feels a little odd that we're putting these two together on their first mission to fight. Like, we know Jun knows how to fight, right? Against the aliens. When we don't have to do that, we could just launch Musashi and Arthur and be fine. They're gonna clear them out, no problem. It feels a little odd that it's like, yeah, we don't have a choice. We gotta launch them. They're gonna do great. Don't worry about it. They could still die. Like, this is still a war.
あの二人大丈夫でしょうか。
二人がそれぞれの得意分野においてマキシマスの操作を行えば機体のパフォーマンスが跳ね上がる。そう私は見ているの。
まあそのためにも一芝居打ったってわけだ。
You don't have to spell out for me that it was. Yeah. Yeah.
ああでも言わんとあいつら聞かんだろうからな。しかしまあこれだけ若く見えてしまう俺がぎっくり腰というのも少々無理があったか。
まあそれは置いとくとして、あの二人あんな状態で連携操縦できますか？
Throw the newbies into the fire. If they die, they die. If they win, yeah. It's the Helldivers approach, right? Throw bodies at the problem. They'll either get good enough to not die or they'll die.
また来やがったか。
いつも通り撃退してやるぜ。
気をつけて。過信すると痛い目を見るよ。
Real annoyed with this screen that won't just stay where it's supposed to stay. Now take on treasure missions. I haven't checked the shop in a while. What do you have? Ooh. Yeah. New memory. Reinforced shirt. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get another machoism. Another lead on a scoop. No, I was trying to eat the item on the counter. A suspicious gaze. A new treasure mission has been added. All right. Black Beast. 3 Megaton rogues will coordinate to secure the defensive perimeter. Alright, looks like the ad's over. You know, hey, it's time to get out, throw some more bodies at the problem, right? Yeah, I should do that. Just for the fun of it. Maximus cannot be customized for this mission. Maximus' strength increases with player rank. Alright. I mean, I'd rather play as Maximus, I think, for the new pilots. But, guess I'm playing as me, so that's fine.
新人の霧島純と早乙女桃香は2人でマキシマスを操縦するらしい。
あいつらで大丈夫なのか？
デュークなりの狙いがあるんだろう。彼女たちがどう戦うのか
Sure.
見ものだね。
Maximus, I really like Maximus from the Fallout show, actually.
よっしゃやってやるぜ。俺たちだって伊達に今まで戦ってきてね。
ああ。
I really enjoyed the Fallout show.
ぶっ倒してやる。
Maximus was a pretty solid character, I thought. I know they're following the anime's plot, right? But I kind of wish this was written a little bit more, just like a fractional bit more for adults. Because I don't mind the tropes. I'm all for the tropes. It's just, it feels like the kid gloves are on even with the tropes, you know? It makes me excited for the idea of these characters in Super Robot Wars, you know? Because I don't even think they're bad characters. It's just, I don't know. I think Maximus is an idiot. A lot of people in Fallout are idiots. Like, what is the point of all this dialogue, you know? Oh, we have to cooperate here. It's like, yeah, you already know he's not going to do it. He's going to do it his own way like he always does. You know, this launch dialogue should be the two new characters right here. This dialogue. As they're having to learn to work together. Handshake drive mode. Active. Yeah. That's absolutely fair.
テニスとか卓球とかでラリーってあるでしょ。それと同じ要領。マキシマスはパイロット同士の操縦のラリーによって高速駆動を実現する。
モモカとラリーしたくねえ。こっちのセリフだし。
Part of it too, I think, is that these characters aren't much more than their tropes so far. You know, like for example, Maximus in Fallout. Yeah, he made some really dumb decisions, but I bought him 100% as a like Brotherhood of Steel character, right? Yeah, that. So part of that, he was drugged. Part of that for sure. When they were in the deal, and he was like, "You smell good." He was super drugged then. But like this idealistic character, these characters are fun. I like them, but they're really surface level in this game. Maybe the anime gives them more time to breathe, but I think right now Reiji's my favorite, and it's just because he likes cats. Look, man, charisma's his dump stat. I don't know what to tell you. I also think it's really weird they don't have us playing as the Maximus here.
行くよ。いいけど指図しないでもらえる？命かかってんの。こっちもあんたと好きで組んでないし。上等じゃん。オーバードライブラン、エグゼキュート、プロセスハンドシェイク開始、ダッシュ、スピン、ダッシュ、ターン。なんじゃありゃ。あれがマキシマスの持ち味。
I don't know. I didn't get to see it, game. I don't know what it was. Like, what a weird. Why wouldn't you cutscene that? You know? It seems like it's kind of a big part of the mission. And we just. All right, sure thing, man. Yeah, it's just. Who would need to see that, right? That'd be like the biggest part of the episode. Just nah. Don't worry about it. You got to hear it. Isn't that just as good? I did not get to mute that time. I'm so sorry, chat. Oh, he's back behind the barrier. Here we go. He's dead now. I don't know. I feel like I get on here and I bash this game every time, but it has some really good ideas, and then it does stuff like that. If you don't show me the Colosseum Rush. Show me the Colosseum Rush. But I'm not playing as Maximus. You wouldn't let me play as Maximus. So what's the point of telling me, yeah, Maximus got a cool new move? You can't see it though, but he's got a cool new move. Just, for everything I love about this game, there's 5 things I hate. Yeah, I guess so. I can see it on my own time. Way to kill the hype completely, game. Because, like, the combat's not bad. It's a little shallow, but it's not bad, right? The story isn't terrible. I like the characters. I wish I had more time to learn about them. The music is pretty good. The enemy design is pretty good. It's a dark hunter. Alright, well, there's no point wasting our TP. It's immune right now to damage. It's not immune, it's just really tanky. Do we get to see Coliseum Rush?
急いでください。
間もなくです。つながりました。奴らの戦闘メカに乗り込んでいる汎用端末に接続しました。
私の言葉、どうかヤマトに届いて。
Okay. I mean, I'm interested because this was supposed to be like Maximus is like launch with the 2 new pilots, and it's taking a turn to not be about that. So this could go somewhere really good. Dark Hunter, yeah.
大丈夫ですか？
疲れからか。医務室に運べ。
いえ、大丈夫よ。
All right, we're just right back in it, mid combo. I took a hit because of that. Oh, that was a bad hit. All right. Is this a fight we're supposed to lose? Because I'm gonna give it my best, even if I'm supposed to lose. Ooh.
じゃキリがねえ。ヤマト、やけになるな。落ち着け。だからじっとしてろって言うのかよ。どうすれば。
雨宮君、狙われてる。
Ow.
霧島さんのワーニング、助かったよ。
イケメンは死亡フラグ立ちやすいから気をつけて。
心配はいらないよ。
演技でもないこと言わない。愛するダーリング。
I'm not getting
誰がダーリンよ。
any damage in really here.
やめろ。状況を見極め。
Are they about to die? That'd be a pretty big shift all of a sudden.
俺んとこ狙われてねえか。大丈夫か、ユーゴ。まずい、コックピット部分が炎上している。母ちゃん。母ちゃん。母さん。お母さん。俺。母ちゃんのことお母さんって呼んでたっけ。
母さん、やめてよ、痛いよ。お母さん、ごめんなさい。ここ開けて。
なんだよこれ。まさか俺のこの記憶は今の母ちゃんは。
Okay.
くそ、お手上げかよ。
聞こえますか、ヤマト。
What? You gotta go back to what?
覚えていますか。
お前は神崎に乗り移ってたやつか。トンキーのシステムをハッキングしたのか。
We got bigger problems, Yamato. Just take the message.
今度はローグを乗っ取ろうっていうのか。
違います。ヤマト、聞いてください。私はあなたたちを助けたいのです。
助ける。
今、あなたたちに迫っている機体は我々の星シドルにしか存在しない特殊金属
Okay. I mean, I got it an eighth of the way down, I think. Yamato, Ryugo's on fire right now. You should probably just believe her. I also feel like we're missing out on the Dractor side of things here. We're like, clearly they're escalating. Maybe that's in the anime, maybe it's not, but yeah, I mean, she did. That is true. Man, this game feels like it's on a knife edge at all times for me. Sometimes it's super cool, and then I have to run around the map collecting parts to do side quests. And then I have to go through 30 menus to be able to do anything. Gotta hit them all three at once. But again, Ryugo's on fire. Are we not gonna? Could we, please? I'm serious. You can't just show Ryugo's cockpit on fire and just move on. I mean, it's not on fire now, so I guess he's okay. Yeah, so I'm not opposed to these two conversations back to back, right? I do feel like it would have been better to just have had this one, because they didn't really introduce any new information other than what he'd already talked to Arshim about. Yeah, no, they're still fighting while all of this is happening. This is 100% the anime minute. Well, good thing you don't have a human on your team. No, it just, like, specifically they said we're on the back foot. This thing's trying to murder us. It hit them so hard that Ryugo's cockpit is on fire. And now they've had this entire conversation, apparently while dodging the giant dark beast. Yeah, I mean, the cockpit was on fire, you know? Also, even if he can tell them exactly where and when to hit, that doesn't mean they can do it exactly at the same instant. Also, I hate that it just throws me right back into combat, where I'm still in melee with the guy and still getting attacked by him, you know? I'm doing decent damage though, honestly. We can maybe just brute force this thing down. Okay, a song is a good way to do it. I take back my complaint about them doing it at the same time. I don't know if this is the song I would have chosen for this moment. You know? I thought they all had to be at the exact same time. Sure. So my only problem with this is they specifically said that our weapons wouldn't be able to penetrate the metal, and then they did. You know, like. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm all down for like a big boss fight, but so after Gunbreaker 4, because this Gunbreaker 4 is gonna be next. After Gunbreaker 4, I really want to do a stream where I play through all of 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, because I think 13 Sentinels does what this game is trying to do. And it works so much better. And I don't know if the anime doesn't have this problem. But like at one point in 13 Sentinels, they need to coordinate an attack and they use a song. And the song means something to the story. It's a very important song for multiple characters. It all ties in everything together, and it's beautiful and it's wonderful and it's amazing. Here, they even stopped playing the song to play the boss music again after the snippet of the song was done. They could have just looped that snippet so that the song kept playing during that entire sequence, but the song ended before they did the attack. So how... I want to love this game. I really, truly do. I believe with everything in me, in the anime, that scene probably has that song playing while they're doing their big final attack. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Epic. Epic. Yeah, I mean, like, the actual gameplay is still fun. And I want to know the story stuff, you know? I want to know what happens. Like, the fact that we're just talking right now about how Yamato knew that. Nobody's asking if Ryugo's even alive. But... I understand why the idea of this game grabbed the internet the way that it did when everybody was waiting for GB4, right? I also understand why this game fell off really hard. I don't see anybody talking about Musashi anymore, you know? And it's a shame, because I think the core of this game is really good. Like, there's some really good ideas here. But like, okay, so I'm gonna go on another rant here for a second. In Super Robot Wars, the maps can get really long, but every time somebody gets a new and upgraded unit, or they get a new attack, or anything like that, right? You use that unit Sometimes you don't even have to select the unit. Sometimes you get a cutscene where they show you the new attack, and it's the exact same attack as what you're going to get when you use the attack, right? And it's cool and it's awesome every time. Or a unit gets upgraded and you just have all its new attacks and you get to use it for the entire map, and it's great. And every time focus is given to that, right? That is the only thing that matters in that moment, is that you just got Stoner Sunshine for Get a Robo, right? The only thing that matters in that moment is you just upgraded from the Mark II to the Zeta Gundam, right? In this game, the Maximus got an upgrade and we didn't even get to see it. It just got shoved off as like, here, you have this now for whenever you do play Maximus, because we wouldn't even let you use Maximus for this mission because you had to be Yamato for this mission so that you could talk to Arshim, even though it was a cutscene and you didn't actually have to be Yamato for this mission. I think you're probably right. Now add a third rogue to your rogue squad. Thanks. Awesome.
頼んだわよ。
あいつ異星人のくせに俺に助言なんざ。目的は何だ。神崎に憑依した時。
Like, and I'm even kind of invested in what's going on with Arshim, you know?
そうか。神崎を通じてならもう一度。
I can now develop mods. That's cool.
ねえ、ちょっと頼み置き。
What do you need,
新しい
Duke?
分野の開発のために基本の音声データが必
Sure.
要なんだけど、ぴったりな声が見つからなくて、街の人に声をかけてサンプルボイスを録音してきてほしい。
Okay. I'll record people's voices without their permission.
じゃあ、楽しんでいきまっちゃーっていうサンプル録音データをくれたら私の方で審査。女の子だから可愛い声だといいわね。
Okay. Sure thing. I was not trying to talk to you, Donkey. Okay. I've not yet watched the trailer. I want to. We might watch the trailer in a little bit here. Alright, we can now develop mods. Combine multiple mods to create one of better rarity and effect. Combine mods that possess the same skill. Combined. Breakthrough mod. I haven't even bothered equipping more mods because I don't need to. I'm super over leveled just from doing all the missions. It's not even like I grinded them out, you know? Long range. Develop. Sweet. Okay, alright. Alright, let's get our achievements first. Bunch of treasure containers. We're achievement rank 56. What's the final rank? I don't know. Hollow crystal. Did it again. Every time. It defaults to it and I try to move to it. Master key piece. Mailbox. That'll be our daily stuff. Thanks. Thanks. Okay. Go to the observation platform. I hate to be such a downer about this game. I really do, because it's got some really cool stuff in it. It just...
Meow.
Was not trying to talk to the cat. I did get a cat toy though, so I mean there's that.
一大寺君、それどういうこと？
だからお前の中に入っていた異星人と
That's a bad way to word that, man.
だからって。
無茶な頼みだってことは分かってる。それを承知で頼んでるんだ。どうしても確かめたいことがあって。
私にもう一度体を貸せっていうの。
ああ。ほんの一瞬でいい。お前の体を。
So Arshim is not in her right now. So why wouldn't his question be, hey, and of course that's gonna spread. Why wouldn't his question be, hey, can you tell me where she went? Alright. Do you know anything about where she might have gone? You know? Because clearly he expected her to be able to contact her.
2つの星を1つにします。
神崎のやつ、あれじゃ当分口聞いてくれそう。
Also, we're not gonna get any closure for that stuff with Ryuji for a while, are we? Or Ryugo, not Ryuji. Ryuji's from a different game.
新機体の説明をするとかなんとか言ってたな。
Man, we're just cranking these new units out, huh? There was a time when humanity barely had one of these machines. I don't know. I don't know, man. Sparkmans! Alright. High voltage energy with hydro generators. Sparkman! That's a Mega Man boss. Okay. You gotta at least try to have a naming structure here, right? So like Musashi, Arthur, and Maximus, right? Musashi named after Miyamoto Musashi, Arthur Dragon, Maximus after Maximus Meridius, right? Sparkman and Gaudia. What are those referencing to? Is that supposed to be Raijin and Fujin? Because he looks like he's referencing a train engine to me. So is it going to be Teru in Sparkman, Ryugo in Gaudia?
そのデータをもとに高速フレーム形成で生成しているのね。
こんなにでかいロボットがそんなすぐにできちまうのかよ。
高速フレーム形成という技術は空間に特別な状態にした金属粒子を浮遊させ、一気に高海温を加えて絶対化する。
Sure. They 3D printed them.
クレーンが作る時代じゃない。巨大重機も科学によって作られるのよ。まあ時代よね。
そのうちメガトン級もお湯を入れて3分でできるとかな。
あら
もそれは大変。カップラーメンも真っ青ね。
Right. 100%.
でもあの人が聞いたら邪道だって怒るかもね。
あの人？
私が尊敬する人よ。天才だったけど古いやり方にこだわる。
This guy's been referenced a couple times.
ロボットはエンジニアの血と汗で作るもんだってね。
Dr. Saotome.
誰ですか？デュークさんの尊敬する人って。
さあ、誰かしら。
それでどれくらいで使える状態にできるの？
Yeah, they're 100% just getting
このまま順調にいけば
reconfigured to look like Musashi, right?
一夜の旅立ちにはギリギリ間に合う感じかしら。
そう。よかった。アーサーで実験的に使用している
I'm curious.
脳波感能機構アクトドライバーの採用によって
あなたたちには一人一体を動かしてもらうことになる。スパークマンには
Well, yeah, that's what I figured. Hugo is in Gaudia. Teru is in Sparkman.
分かってます。機体の資料にはしっかり目を通しておきますね。
了解。ビビってんのか？
バカ言え。
27 hours for the main story for Megaton Musashi W Wired.
そういうことだから、各自自分の機体はしっかり把握しておいて。
南司令、質問が。
何かしら。
南司令はブラックハンターが襲ってきた時、敵の装甲が特殊な金属でできていることをご存知でしたね。なぜその。もしかして南司令、あなたは
勘よ。多くの戦闘経験から来る勘。
Sure.
それが当たっていた。それだけのことよ。
じゃあ、俺もお先に。今日の龍吾なんか変じゃなかったか。
25 story chapters. My question now is, what chapter are we on?
母ちゃん、今日の晩飯はカレーっつってたっけ？また帰りが遅くなると心配すんだろ。
We didn't have to wait as long as I thought to get some more on this.
母ちゃんのどこに帰る資格なんてねえのによ。母ちゃん、最後にお別れだけ言わせてくれ。
Yeah, chapter 7. That would be pretty funny. Yeah, so the mom that he knows is not his mom, and he's trying to deal with that. We're in chapter 9. 9 of 25. Okay, not too bad. We're further in than I thought we were. That makes me feel a little better. No, I'm definitely trying to pick up this off the ground. I can bear with my issues with this game if we're gonna be able to blitz through it the way that we are. Sounds good, Remas. Sounds good, man. All right, Ryugo. Talk to your strange mother.
俺、思い出しちまった。余計なことをよ、母ちゃんが。
Also, didn't they give them back all their memories already anyway?
もう会いに来るべきじゃねえって分かってたんだけどよ。ちゃんと会ってお別れ言いたくてよ。
龍吾かい、おかえり。もうご飯は食べたかい？今日は美味しいカレーを作っているよ。
This looks like an orphanage, you know.
本当の子じゃないって知ったらどう思うだろうか。悲しむだろうか。俺を見る目が変わったりするだろうか。どちらにしろ母ちゃんは今まで通り接してくれるんだろうな。だけどよ、俺には何も知らないふりして。
I'm legitimately confused because I thought they got all their memories back anyway.
息子のふりなんてできねえ。だから。
So is it that even the memories that they had downloaded, he didn't remember this one then?
何してるんだい、龍吾。座りな。ご飯にするよ。
あのさ、母ちゃん。これ、父ちゃんの形見なんだよな。俺、実はさ、これをもらう資格なんてねえんだ。
龍吾。
やっぱ俺、これ以上母ちゃんを騙せね
え。どうしたんだい、龍吾。怖い顔して。座んなさい。
母ちゃん、真剣なんだ。聞いてくれ。俺、本当のことを言えよ。
And then they get interrupted, right?
母ちゃんは、俺に本当によくしてくれるけど。
龍吾。
俺は、母ちゃんの本当の子供じゃねえんだ。だからよ、母ちゃんにそんなに優しくしてもらう資格なんかねえんだよ。ねえんだって、俺だって 今まで知らなかったからさ。
Also, this is such a little thing to point out, but it's to the game's favor in that on his uniform you can see the slot where the buttons should go in, and I just think that's really, like, they didn't have to do that. They could have just ignored that. Most people would never have thought to look. That's good character design.
いや、どういうことかわかんねえよな。なんでもね、とにかく母ちゃん、今までありがとな。体には気をつけろよ。
母ちゃんも知ってたよ。母ちゃんと龍吾のこと。親子ってのは血がつながってなきゃいけないもんなのかい？
Nope.
最初は嘘事だったとしても、
The feelings that are important, not the
本
blood.
当の親子なんじゃないのかい？
母ちゃん。
たとえ血がつながっていなくても、龍吾、お前が母ちゃんと呼んでくれる限り、私はお前の母ちゃんだよ。
This is sweet.
母ちゃん。
私はね、もう人生の大部分を幸せに過ごさせてもらった。もう今どうなっても悔いはないんだ。だけどね、私はお前の母ちゃんとして生きて、そして死にたいんだ。龍吾。
母ちゃん、いいのかよ。こんな俺が息子でもいいのかよ。
I think this is a great moment. That's great voice acting.
悪ガキの母ちゃんが他の誰に務まるって言うんだい？
母ちゃん。母ちゃん。
There are a couple things I'm really confused about, but I'll hold off for now.
泣けるじゃねえか。
いい親子だね。
帰りたいと思える場所こそが家族なんだな。
うん。ちょっと羨ましいよ。
さ、帰ろうぜ。
帰りたいと思える場所か。
So,
マッチングされた家族でも
is it a daycare?
なれるものなんだな。
Is it not an orphanage?
苦しむ者もいれば、救われる者もいるってわけか。
And didn't they have their memories given back to them? Yeah, it's a children's home. I mean, I'm not trying to downplay that moment because, again, the voice acting was incredible. But are you telling me bro lived at an orphanage and didn't know he was adopted? I'm so confused right now. Because, like, these are his fake parents, false memory parents, and he knows it. Because they gave him their memories back.
そうだったかな。すまん。君だってこの間、僕がピーマン食べられないのを知っているはずなのに、ピーマンの肉詰めを出したりしたじゃないか。
それってつまり、これは仕返しってこと？
違うよ。君がエビを好きだって本当に勘違いしてたんだ。初デートの海で一緒にエビを取った時から好きになったって。
And of course she doesn't remember that at all.
それ誰との思い出ですか？
父さん母さん、晩ご飯なら僕が作るよ。
Because the fake memories are starting to break.
二人の好みしっかり把握してるから心配なし。
テル、
私たち最近変よね。ごめんなさい。
いいんだ。さあ、準備するから待ってて。
Are everybody's memories, implanted memories, starting to break?
記憶操作の効果が薄れている。やっぱり人の記憶を。
Yeah, one big happy family, right?
できる
I'm still so confused by the fact that Ryugo lived in an orphanage and didn't realize he was adopted.
どういうことだ。スキュラメタルの攻撃銃が止められるとは。感じるぞ。アーシュの仕業か。私を完全に。
Calm her down, Saitomander.
私と血のつながりがありながら。
He really does just look like Saitomander. Hold on. Hold on.
お静まりください、クローゼード様。
Hold on. Gotta pause it.
グリファスよ。お前にチャンスをやる。
Okay. This is not gonna help my example because all of the art of Saitomander has him like super colorful. I have to take this phone call. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. That was work. I'm gonna call him back after the stream. Okay, so again, this isn't gonna help because every picture has him very colorful, but I'm gonna pull a picture over for Saitomander. It's just like him, but in a different universe. Very tiny picture, and it's not transparent like I really need it to be, but it's just him. Anyway, that whole worthless side rant. Let's just keep going.
しかし
できるな、グリファス。
Thank you, Rebos.
勘違いするでない。これは憎しみではない。これは
It's not hatred, it's a mother's love. That's why I'm gonna kill her from orbit.
どうした？行け。
お待ちください、クローゼード様。
You're not gonna be able to keep talking her out of it. If you guys want to stop her, you're gonna have to kill her.
ハーモンございます。よろしいのですか。
黙れデミル、私はグリファスに命じておる。
Yeah, you've reached the point where you can't convince her different anymore.
行くのだ、陛下の命にあるぞ。
お言葉ですが、陛下、いつからシドルは野蛮な戦闘民族になり下がったのでしょう。
何？
敵を撃つために娘の命をも奪うとは。
シドルの掟に背き、敵に加担した娘を正すのも母の務めである。
Oh, nice. Okay.
母の愛であるがゆえ、過ちを犯した娘を撃つのだ。
I wish we got more of stuff like that, you know?
手にかけるなど。
だからこそお前に頼んでおる。お前以外、誰にアーシェムの命を任せられよう。
He's a kid.
デビルよ、総攻撃準備。ゼルビオンを用い、シェルターを完全破壊。
I think he probably will too, Remus. Rank 32, I didn't play a lot of extra side missions. I gathered as much of the stuff in the world as I could.
試しているのだ。あやつの忠誠心をな。
I gotta be honest, Final Saber, there's things about this game I really like. It's starting to lose me, though. It's starting to lose me.
何者だ。
She does care enough about Yamato that she will go talk to the alien girl and offer up her body again. I like the story well enough. I wish the characters got more time. I feel like it rushes it. Maybe the anime would give them more scenes to be able to develop who they are as characters. But
本当のことを話して、雨宮君。
そんなこと言われても。
私、ヤマトやアサミ君、土方君のこと、ずっとなんかあるって調べてきたの。
それで？
調査の結果、いろいろと分かってきた。あなたたちがいなくなる時間が常に同じ。
Yeah.
これは何らかのことに全員で関わっている証拠。そしてそれはこの町の秘密に関係している。
Like, okay, Final Saber, now that you're here, maybe you can help me out. I'm very confused about the fact that Ryugo remembered about his mom when they made a big deal about everybody getting their memory back, and then Ryugo didn't realize that he lived in an orphanage and that he was adopted. Like, yeah, maybe he thought he was the blood child of the person who ran the orphanage, maybe. But it specifically says it's a children's home. He didn't get his memories back of his mom before. Other people are starting to get their memories back because Teru's parents are. It's I feel like even though it was one of the best scenes so far, he turned it down at first, but didn't he still have to do it? I thought he still had to do it in the end. I could be wrong on that, but the voice acting in that scene was amazing. It immediately made me go, wait, what?
じゃあ誰からなら話せるの？
それは。
もう無理だよ、雨宮君。清香には私から話す。それに私、清香の気持ちわかるし。
Storyline wise, though, that's been my only real complaint.
でも清香、一つだけ言っておく。真実を知ること。
I'm really burned out on the go around to pick up all the items to be able to get more side story stuff. That I wish that was not a thing.
よかったのですか?
Okay, before the memory. Okay, I got you. That makes it feel better, then, for sure.
決着をつけなきゃならないって思ってた。
戦うんですか?
いや、そういう意味じゃない。でもよく神崎がまた体を貸したな。
Also, why did she need to? If Asuna knew where they were, couldn't Yamato have just come and talked to her there?
私の体を貸してあげるから。会ってあげてほしいの。でもどうして？わからない。なんて言ったらいいのか。ありがとう。なんか異星人とこうして話をするなんて。
Oh, I did have one other like big issue, but it's in the game. I'm sure it's not that way in the anime. In the scene where they use music to be able to time their hits together, the music stops playing and the regular boss theme kicks back in before they actually like do the synchronized hit, and it really bothers me. I know it's just such like a small little thing, but I haven't seen the anime. I can guarantee you in the anime, that scene, the music's playing when they do the synchronized hit on the Dark Beast, and the fact that the song just cuts out, just I also wish they'd let me play as Maximus in that level so that I could have seen the new super move that Maximus got, because I didn't get to see Colosseum Rush at all. But I don't know, for me the biggest issue with this game is still the menus and the side quests, the way they're built. If I could just do the story and the missions, I'd be happy. I guess I can just ignore all the menus. I'm high enough level now. I could have killed the Dark Beast just by fighting him. It wouldn't have been easy, but I could have done it.
それで、なんで俺を助けた？
言ったはずです。私はあなた方寺橋と分かり合いたいと。
Oh yeah, for sure.
なぜ分かり合いたい？
それはあなたをこの手で殺そうとしたとき、心が痛みました。苦しい気持ちになりました。
Was that because he was human? Was it because he's special?
の時私は思ってしまったんです。この人を殺したくないと。
何？
覚えていますか？付きまとう私をヤマトが問い詰めた時のこと。それはあなたに恋してまして。だから仕方なく付け回すしかなかったのです。
Sure, yeah. I'm all right with this if they decide to push this further. I do question why Asuna has to be involved at all, but I feel like it's to build up to a scene with Kyoka, if I had to guess.
私はあなたが発する言葉をもっと聞きたい。もっと一緒に時間を過ごしたい。今私は思うのです。
I like this music a lot too.
異星人同士でも愛し合えるのではないかと。
愛しだと？
Yeah, that'll throw him back. Mr. All aliens must die. No, I don't mind a minor spoiler personally.
的には同じなのではないかと。共に手を取り合えるのではないかと。
手を取り合える？ドラクターのやつらと。
Yeah, this guy gets up every morning with the intention to murder all of you, lady.
だったらお前の本当の姿を見せてくれ。信用するかどうかはそれで決める。
That doesn't surprise me at all. That does not surprise me at all. Also, Saitomander here has the name of the boss from Temptar Deepcroft in Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, no, it's of course. She was a vehicle, unfortunately, for the plot. I do like it when they give these full, like, scenes that I'm almost positive are from the anime. Very cool.
第2、第3外壁の装甲部材はどうなってるの？資材部に連絡して地球運ばせて。
燃料管理チームから容量計算にミスがあったと報告が来ています。
何をしてるの？もう時間がないのよ。集中してそれぞれの仕
Once
事を
we
こな
finish
してちょう
season
だい。
2, okay, alright.
南司令、少しお休みになられたらいかがでしょうか。もう20時間ほど連続で。
そうね。じゃあ2時間ほど仮眠を取ってくるわ。ここお願い。
わかりました。
I'm just expecting for them to pull a Maximus again and be like, oh yeah, you're in this mission and they did this cool thing, but you don't get to see it. Go watch the anime.
徹夜続きみたいだし、様子を見に行った方がいいかもしれない。部屋を訪ねてみようか。
Boy, Teru just has access to Minami's room? Really? Not what I meant to do. Really?
大丈夫ですか、南さん。
反重力エンジンが起動すればマスエキスパンダーを使用することになるかもしれない。
Okay, the Crunchyroll subscription, you idiot. Pretty much. Ah, they put Albigas on Crunchyroll, and I don't like using Crunchyroll's like video viewer, but Albigas is a great show. Albigasu. It'd be so easy to watch on the TV in the bedroom too using Crunchyroll.
きっと来ますよ。異種族同士が手を取り合える日が。だってこうして
Well then, I was joking before, but okay.
環境適応薬。徐々に効かなくなってきてる。もうあまり時間がない。
Yeah.
南さん、もう
So she is absolutely one of, yeah. I felt like she was.
風にでも当たってこよう。久しぶりに展望ロードにでも行ってみようか。
Hold on, I'll pull up an image of Albagas. Lightspeed Electroid Albagas. Most people nowadays know it better as like the third part of Voltron. It kind of got the same treatment that Southern Cross and Mospeda got when it was brought over here, where it became part of a different property, where Macross, Mospeda, and Southern Cross became Robotech. Golion, Dyrugger, and Albagas became Voltron, Vehicle Voltron, and Voltron the Third. Voltron the Third died in its like infancy and never happened. But Albagas it's a pretty good series. I like the main mech quite a bit. I'm trying to find not a small picture so we don't have a reboot of what just happened a minute ago with Saitomander. I get comments sometimes that are like, this Trey guy, he doesn't even know the model number for the Gelgoog. He's such a fake mecha fan. And then I rattle off stuff about like Vehicle Voltron and stuff. And I go, yeah, those people are never going to hear that. They're never going to believe that I know what I'm talking about. Oh, well. So, Albagas right here. Albagas. And if it helps, I'll give you the cover of the Blu-ray. Which is right there. Is it necessarily one of the greats? Does it like stand up with Golion and stuff like that? Nah, probably not. But I like it well enough. It's a good show. That's a very good question, Rebos. I mean, Ghost Stories is special, right? Like, Ghost Stories is... Yeah, if you like it, you're a fan. Good. 100% Final Save. He does look 16, doesn't he? One of these days, we're going to do a Friday stream that is... Oh! Okay. So that's Minami.
世界は突如として終わりを迎えた。退去して押し寄せる謎の適正力を前になすすべなく殺されていく人々。火の海と化した戦場で気を失った僕を救ったのは
Okay.
意外な人物だった。
How old is he when she rescued him?
気がついたか、人間の少年。
13, 14 maybe? Maybe 15, right? It's been 3 years, he'd be like 18.
私は人間の姿に偽装してはいるが、お前たちの敵である異星人だ。
父さんは、母さんは
死んだ。
Can't find his age on Google.
この星を一夜にして征服された。この星の種族は見つけ次第、皆殺しにせよと仰せになった。
Wow. Wow, indeed.
そんな、お前が父さんや母さんや
Don't let me forget, there's Remots, there's something I want to come back to about translations. Really funny. Disappointed indeed.
私が憎いか
I mean, I didn't kill him, man. All of my kind did, but you know, I didn't kill your parents. Learn to live with it, I guess. That's pretty harsh, lady.
少しは落ち着いたようだな。
やっぱり僕はあの時死ぬべきだ
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. I'm gonna say he's 15 here, so he's 18 by the time they're in a relationship.
だったら今からでも遅くはない。
Also, they're fictional, but just for the sake
お
of
前が死んでも生きていても
not having to worry about
世界
it.
は何も変わらない。お前の前にいるのは大切な家族を殺した異星人だ。死ぬ前に復讐したらどうだ？
So I think this is where Teru is gonna show like how smart he actually is and be like, why would you have saved me and brought me here? Like, clearly you're not like the rest of them. I mean, that's my gut feeling. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that got done up a very different way. Yeah, right? She's not dead later. Kill her and you make the game never happen. Though I really thought that was going to be the opportunity to be like, no, see, Teru's always been smart. This is where he's going to break it down. And instead he just broke down. Which, like, you know, hey, fair, but... Yeah, it's going to get turned into a donut.
この光景をすべて記憶して生きてゆけ。私は9年前、この星にメッセージを送った。
Oh, she tried to warn him, huh?
この星がやがて
Oh, yeah.
侵略されることを
If, like, they get attacked later, or if Griffos comes in here and Teru stabs him with the dagger, that'd be great. Yeah, that's what I'm sensing, Final Saber, is that he's the smart character, but it's not actually clever.
目的そうだな。2つの星の民が共に生きていく道を探すこと。地球人を導き。
All right, I gotta drag something over this again so Twitch doesn't grab us thinking we're just watching an episode of anime. I could at least have picked an image from the show that it actually is referencing, you know? All right, there we go. I just had to. I probably should have done it like halfway through the scene to break the bot's watch. Let me play as him now. Ah.
私の本当の姿ですか？
ああ。口先だけじゃ信じられねえからな。
わかりました。商店街の北通りに倉庫があります。そちらに来てください。
Sure.
私はそこにいます。
いいんだな。
はい。
わかった。待ってろ。
We could have had this whole conversation in that warehouse and avoided Asuna even being involved. Oh, emergency. Emergency. What? Emergency. Peek hit again. So anyway, what I was going to say about the translation. There's a really funny Twitter thread that I saw of somebody being like, because Reconquista NG, Gundam Reconquista NG is now on Crunchyroll. And they were like, oh, I'm so tired of Crunchyroll ruining the translations. And it was a scene from G-Reco that had a character, I'm going to avoid spoilers here, say, This world is not square. And people were like, oh, this must be a terrible translation. And then I went, wait, hold on. Isn't that the actual line from the show? And so I pulled the show up on, you know, website. And yeah, that's the direct quote. And so by the time I got back to be like, hey, actually, somebody else had already proven it with the clip that no, Crunchyroll didn't do this. Tomino did. This is a Tomino line. Fake fans for sure. Oh, G-Reco's such a weird show, man. Hey, I got your can. Don't worry about it. You don't need to know. Why would you even say it that way, Yamato? It's the worst kept secret in the world. I hate that I can't auto those lines either. Yeah. This guy's gonna hit us up the next time we walk by and be like, hey, can you give me some more Red Bomb? It was really good. I'd like some more, actually. What are you doing? What are you doing here? There she is. Suspicious indeed. Sus. Or because she's been, you know, inside another person this entire time. Right? Dr. Pepper was only available. Yeah, 100%. I'd be like, how could you? Speaking of, not sponsored. Sure. That's a problem.
だからって他の星を襲って殺戮をしていい理由にはならない。
生きるためです。何？あらゆる生命は種の存続を本能としています。我がシドルもまた本能に従い、
Professor Salt.
シドルの民は長い宇宙の旅に疲れ、多くの者が死んでいきました。
Okay.
種としての命の火は消えようとしていたのです。この星への
So, my problem with that is that was a bottle, yes. Couldn't you have used Mars instead?
俺は家族を殺された。簡単に許すわけにはいかねえ。
If you just needed a planet, like you're having to take drugs to be able to acclimate yourself to Earth's atmosphere.
ヤマト、もし自分の家族と見知らぬ他人のどちらかしか救えないのだとしたら、
Jupiter's even bigger, man.
女王の判断はそういうことなのだと思います。
It'd take a lot more work, yeah, for what it's worth. It absolutely would, but, you know.
それがずっと正しい選択だと思ってきました。ですが、今は。
Was that her stomach? Is she hungry?
これは食事を摂取すべき時間になるとこのようになります。
腹減ったってことか。そこは一緒なんだな。
No, what I was saying earlier is at one point I really want to do a like stream that is just going over various super robot shows or real robot shows. Maybe even do like a tier list. Not like a hey, this is definitive, but just like a hey, let's talk about each show. And if people have never seen it before, well, you know, let's talk about why it's cool. She dies of an allergic reaction. Teru's mom is allergic to shrimp. Saying. Gotta be careful. So, chat, speaking of allergic reactions, I legit almost died to one the other day. And, it was... I say almost died. I didn't go to the hospital or anything because we had, like, I I have epinephrine here, you know. But it was a bad one. It was not fun. Yeah, Escaflowne, Agar, G-Witch, but we'd go down like the full list, you know. I think that'd be a fun stream. Because it would also be a chance for people that had never heard of those series to be able to, like, hear about them, you know?
女性のお連れさんなんて珍しいですね。
あ、おう。
ご注文は何にします？
But she's been coming to this place for a while now, so she shouldn't be a surprise.
わかりました。少し待っててくださいね。
No, I'm really bad allergic to jalapenos, and like my throat seals off. And the other day I had a quesadilla that was supposed to not have any jalapenos in it, and there was jalapeno juice in it. And when I took a bite, I tasted it immediately and went straight for the epinephrine, you know, it just like. But obviously I'm fine. Much like the flashback to, you know, Teru almost stabbing Minami. Everything worked out just fine. Classic rookie mistake. Huzzah! Yeah, I used to love jalapenos. They were great. That's fair, Rimas. That's fair.
いいって。ガキン頃俺もやったなあれ。それより食えたじゃねえか。地球の食いも。
What do you mean for once? They were just here the other day to eat.
ヤマトは私を敵だと考えていたはず。
なんでだろうな。
The game specifically showed me the two of them coming in there to eat.
だからかな。
Also, I'm guessing from this point on, we never see Kanzaki Asuna again. Kanzaki Asuna.
あなたは私が思っていた通りの人でした。
は？
この星のことをもっと教えてくれませんか？もしできたら、この星の素晴らしさをシドルに、女王に伝え。
Sure, why not? Let's go on a bunch of dates. Oh, they are? Okay. It would be pretty bad, yeah, that's true. I like how she's like, hey, show me what Earthlings do. And he's like, all right, let's go watch a romance movie. Like, that's not the kind of movie he would pick, right? That's gonna come up again. That's kind of cute, though. See, that feels more like something he would take her to do. What do Earthlings do? Well, let me tell you about reproduction. And then, you know, the animals, they do it for, but we do it for fun.
だいぶ回ったからな。
いえ、もっといろんなものが見たいです。
慌てなくても街は逃げねえよ。
Planned the idea early, yeah, yeah.
ファミレスにでも行くか。
If you had told me that Yamato would be a good boyfriend, I don't think I would have believed you. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. And here. Got another leak on the scoop. Is there... Oh, new side quest? Sure, I'll help you find your witness to a crime. Ah, crud.
やっと捕まえたぞ、悪のゴンゲメ。
I didn't want to get tied up in side quest stuff on the main stream.
時間だ。貴様が外に出る方法はまだ一つ。私が出すクイズに
Why are you
正
picking
解
up
する
trash
こと
from
だ。
the floor?
ひったくり犯
A
は
quiz?
警察署の近くで犯行に及んだことから、この辺りの土地勘がないものと思われる。
That's not how that works, man.
この土地のことをどれだけ知っているかで、犯人か
That's
否かを判断できる。
absolutely not how that works. I got stabbed once directly in front of a police station.
ででん、赤城町にあるヘアサロンといえば。
Why do you think I know these things? Upgrade?
ですが、古着屋の名前は何というでしょうかという問題でした。答えはクジャクだというわけで、
I have not.
正解。
That what?
汚いだと一体何のことやら。第2問。でれん。安いことで有名なスーパーマーケット、安売りベンハーのテーマソングの。
It doesn't matter what I answer then, huh?
ブブー。
Yeah, because now he's gonna reveal. Actually, the question was about.
正解は安い安いバカクソ安いベンハーでした。選択肢に正解がないだと。
Yeah.
見間違いじゃないのか。最終問題。でれん。若者が集まることで有名なゲームセンターメガ。その奥には何がある？あ？何を言っとるんだ？ゲームセンターの奥は裏路地じゃないか。というわけで、ブブー。正解。
I don't think this would hold up in a court of law, sir.
入っているのはおかしい。私がこちら側の人間ではないか。
That's pretty funny though.
だと？何をわけのわからんこと。頭がおかしくなったのか？さあ、運命の結果発表だ。
I don't have any words. This is. It was a funny joke at first, but I feel like it's lived out its welcome now.
というわけで、射殺だ。
あ、こんなところにいた。ほら、しっかりしろ。病院に行く時間だぞ。
何をする？話せ。本官は犯罪者に粛清をだな。
ああ、はいはい。話は後でちゃんと聞くからな。
So he's not even a cop, right? Or he is a cop and he's lost it.
君、悪かったね。
Yeah.
あいつ最近
Everybody's memory has been because it's wearing off.
それで今日病院に連れて行く予定だったんだが、目を離した隙に逃げ出しちゃってね。とにかく君には申し訳ないことをした。ここは開けておくから。
Was all that just to unlock the jail, the prison, a holding area, so that we could run in here and pick up items? Yep. All of that was just so we could run in here and pick up that lucky cat charm. Sorry for the weird first date. I promise I don't go to jail on every first date that I go on. Are we gonna be able to hang that one in our cockpit now? Sure, I get that, because it's hair. Yeah. Rabbit keychain, so we can hang that in the cockpit. Is it these guys again? Why was he screaming about people in his walls? I feel like these guys are just like gonna let the secret out way more than everybody else.
異星人侵入者の調査チームだ。
You also might as well have just told everybody she's the alien invader. Like, they might not have even known that. They were looking for a robot last time.
何をしているグリファス。
サーザンとか。
Griffiths just turns around and goes, boom.
さあご主人様ご注文はどうぞ。おすすめはメロメロメロンソーダですの。あとドッキュンバーガーなんかもラブリーですよ。刺激的な味でドキドキしちゃうこと間違いなしです。
Oh, every time this game, every time it starts to lose me, it just reels me back in.
プリプリプリティプリンを2つ頼む。
あれ、こっちのご主人様は上級者なんですね。了解です。
They're about to have this super serious conversation in the main cafe.
そういう言葉がテラーシの世界には。
Oh, it's great. It just keeps getting better. Oh, I'm so excited.
成り行きに身を任せろということだ。それで貴様、何をしに来たのだ。
陛下はこのシェルターを即刻破壊しろと仰せられた。
なんだと。ここは進化の秘宝獲得のために必要
Just
であったはず。
that cut was so good.
テラーシュの死体はシドルの
That cut to just main cafe.
進化細胞の研究に使える。それがこのシェルターの存在意義だった。
だった。
このシェルター以外にもテラーシの生存を確認できたのだ。
何？しかし、そもそもここにはアーシム様が
Laugh harder. All right, I'm excited.
陛下はアーシム様をすでに反逆者とみなしておられる。
バカな。女王は娘を殺すという決断をされたというの
I
か。
feel like Sarzan has every right to be furious here.
だから私は陛下の目を盗み、アーシム様を助けに来た。アーシム様はどこだ？
お前には言えん。
Yeah, how can he trust you?
プリプリプリティプリン、お待たせしました。魔法をかけて
Yeah.
美味しくしちゃいますね。
My favorite part.
ご主人様もご一緒に。プリプ
To
リ
the beam.
プピプピ
To the beam. Yes.
私は陛下の命に背いてでもアーシム様を
Oh, that's great. Like I said, every time this game goes to like lose me, it pulls me back in.
陛
It's
下は目的のためなら手段を
それはそうだが、
アーシム様を渡せ。
アーシム様は私が
Remos, it just
お前にどう守れるというのだ。
いざとなれば。
there's so much I hate about the way this game presents itself, and then it does things like this, or the drop kick into the rider kick for the androids, and
女王の娘などという軽いお立場ではないのだ。
Ryugo's crying with his mom, and his voice actor is literally like breaking in the booth trying to record those
真の勝者
lines.
になられるお方。私は2つの星の民を救うため、アーシェム様を女王にする。
女王だと。それはクロウゼード様にとって
I feel like it would be a good idea, yeah.
そういない。
たわけたことを申すな。
ならばお前は娘を殺そうとするクロウゼード様のやり方についていけるのか。
それは
アーシェム様はシドルの民を、そしてテラーシュまでも変える力を持っておられるクロウゼード様を超える器なのだ。アーシェム様はこのサーザントが最後までお守りする。
Yeah, you tell him, Zarzan. That scene did a lot for me for Zarzan.
おい、走るか。人気のないところまで行くぞ。
I think this will probably be our next, like, last set of cutscenes here. We'll get to this and do the mission that's about to be full, and then we'll call it for today.
一つ聞かせてくれ。
え？
俺たちに味方して何になる？本当にこれでいいのか？
Bring her in.
私は人が憎しみ合ったり殺し合ったりするのをもう見たくありません。だから女王を
Might be a longer mission. That's
私
okay.
の母を止めたいのです。
女王が母？お前
She is a princess.
目の前にあるやるべきことを一つずつやっていくことしかできない。でも私は地球人とシドルのために
Let her pilot Musashi with you.
生きる世界を作りたいのです。
これは
どうした？
It's wonderful. Every time it just cuts back and I want this scene to fill out more as we go, and it's not. Like, the guy was here. Over here. Before. Oh, my mouse went away. The robot guy, he was in the corner and he's gone now. And I really wanted it to just keep filling up. Doris Conti Solda.
ドリス・コンティ司令、まもなく敵シェルターを攻撃射程に捉えます。
司令、良い響きだ。グリファースの時代ももう終わり。
Oh, he wants Griffith's spot.
総攻撃準備。はっ
Full scale attack.
これが最後の指示ですか。
Last orders. Interesting.
お前はここに隠れていろ。すぐに戻る。
Story in the mission's great. Okay, cool.
私も一緒に行きます。おそらく今回は前回よりもさらに強力な攻撃を仕掛けてくるはず。私なら最善の戦い方を指示することができます。
Sure.
戦場にお前を？そんなことできるわけ？
I mean, you might as well just bring her with you.
私を信じて、ヤマト。
She's already helped you once.
ヤマトのやつ、何してんだ？
今回はヤマトがいなくても出撃する。リュウゴ、君は
Of course he
一人で
can.
やれそうか？
He's Hugo.
ああ、お前は。
正直ちょっと不安だよ。なんだかんだ言ってあいつに頼って。
Yamato could make miracles. That is a good point.
確かに勢いつうか根拠のない自信つうか、あいつの無敵のメンタルは心強えよな。
そうだな。
It is kind of a shame they're splitting them up.
生きて帰るぞ、リュウゴ。
当然だ、テル。
Because there's just something about like the 3 pilots together thing that really makes me happy. Deploy from the mission counter. Okay. But I understand it's for the sake of, in this situation, humanity's in rough shape. They kind of need to split up. Yeah. For sure. Missions with new difficulties have been unlocked. Just saying, you know. I can probably take on that level 46 mission. Signaling battle. Time to use Gaudia and Sparkman. Okay, so we can't switch who we're playing as. We're going to play as Gaudia. All right, I kind of wanted to use Sparkman, but that's okay. That's okay.
パイロット認証、浅見テル、システムロック解除。
スパークマン、よろしく頼むよ。
I still feel like the names in between them mission. That's true. I still feel like the names were a little like a missed opportunity, you know? Unless I'm just missing the reference with Gaudia and Sparkman. But we kind of had like legendary heroes going on. Maximus Decimus Meridius, Miyamoto Musashi, Arthur Pendragon.
銀ちゃん、今回は今までにない大群だよ。無茶はしないでおくれ。
ああ、俺は坊やたちのおもり役でもある。誰一人死なせはしないぜ。
He's gonna die at some point. There's no doubt in my mind. Maybe Gaudia is supposed to be Garuda. If it is, it needed a little bit more of the Firebird. But the closest I get with Sparkman was Thunderbird. Sparkman could be a yours. It could be a Mega Man reference too. Over 800 units. All right.
本気で潰しに来てるみたいだね。
今回の目的は浮上までの時間稼ぎだよ。いいね。
了解。
Let's do it.
任せとけ。
Elemental Hero Sparkman.
武器装タイプ確認。オールクリア。
I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in forever. I switched to Magic last year, I guess. There's our squad. Cutscene time. It absolutely does. I was so tired of losing before the game even began because my opponent got to go first. Like, it has decks that are like that, but I don't run into that on my regular play, you know? Yeah, it's such a huge issue with current Yu-Gi-Oh! If anything, Magic feels slow compared to Yu-Gi-Oh!
第二推進エンジンの不具合調整は
あと20分くれとのことです。
15分でやらせて浮上予定時刻まであと1時間。
Like, there are combinations you can use that just completely overtake the board, but most of the time you're gonna have plenty of chances to turn things around.
今は猫の手も借りたい状況なの。あなたもシェルターの秘密を知ったからには手伝ってもらいます。
Okay, well, I guess Jun told her then. I thought for sure Jun would just lie to her.
情報管理パートのアシスタントをやってもらいます。短時間で覚えてもらうわよ。
But, alright, she's just here on the bridge then.
どうも。お疲れ様です。
あなたたちも
I feel like that needed a little bit more setup. But here we go, yeah.
PC との違いは、すべてのコマンドをセキュリティキーワードで行うという点よ。覚えるの大変だけど、やりながら覚えてね。はい、記憶力には自信があります。頑張って。はい。
All right.
ヤマトもどこかで戦ってるの。私も一緒に戦うよ。
Look, I don't know how to tell you this, Kyoko. You have already lost in the war for Yamato's heart. You lost that war before it ever began. And I don't know how to tell you that, but it's the truth. Okay. I like these axes.
ポジティブに行こう。戦いは数じゃないでしょ。
確かに戦いは数では決まらない。
Can't go into the cockpits though, which is interesting.
勢いだよ。勢い。
And then he's got Knuckles for Sparkman. Okay. Interesting. Bring it on! Callisto Crusher! Then we have Spin Drive. Okay. Very nice. Let's try out what Sparkman's got. Oh, cargo. Sparking, slam. I did not think I was close enough to that, but okay. Sure. The other thing is that I really like to play Commander. Power Factor. Megaton Punch, very cool. In Magic, which is like, what was it called in Yu-Gi-Oh? It was Deck Masters in Yu-Gi-Oh. And so you build your deck around a specific card that you try to get out on the board as much as possible in a way that I find really fun. Regular Magic's fun too, but Commander's a lot slower than regular Magic. Marking, slam. Not too bad. Callisto. Oh, okay. Dodecaron dive. Very nice. It's actually really funny, like jumping back and forth between Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic, because in Yu-Gi-Oh cards don't have a cost, right? But they do in Magic, so you have to build up. It's really interesting. Yeah, we're bosses now. You can't just beat us with those guys. We kill them instantly now because we might be a little overpowered. Just like this much overpowered. Not a lot.
New record.
Just a little. Epic. And as usual, I'll do all of the menuing stuff off stream, where I make all of the parts we can, and I customize all the stuff as best we can, and all that fun stuff. Is it a follow-up mission? Oh, it's the other half. Okay. I was very confused. Okay. It's like, what? That's not normally how this goes. Similar but not identical enemies. Okay. Maximus. I'm assuming we're then going to have a third mission where we play as Musashi with Arshim. Yeah, I figured. And Yamato. So Maximus is not as buff as those other ones were. Colosseum Rush! But Maximus is doing fine. Sure. I'm not worried about them. You know who is OP though? That's my boy Arthur. Attack up! Bring it on! They are buffing each other. The sparking tackle! I keep trying to do... In my head, there's follow-up combos, Dynasty Warrior style, and I keep trying to hit triangle to follow-up attack, and there's not. go. Quick factor. Easy. Easy peasy. So somebody's generating shields here. And let's switch. And we'll use Coliseum Rush. I still haven't watched the PlayStation stream yet. I need to. Haven't got the chance. But I did hear about that. And I know there's the new Monster Hunter one too. I didn't feel like it would be. Used to, we would do like reactions to those things, but I knew going into it, it was not going to be good. So instead, I went and picked up my new glasses. Now I look like a nerd.
New record.
I actually don't reflect all that badly either. I might actually be able to wear them during streams. Thank you. They told me that it would take like up to 2 weeks before I got adjusted to them. So I wore them for like 3 hours earlier and then took them off.
セキュリティゲートを通らない抜け道。隠し通路ってやつだ。金田一のやつに聞いといて正解だったぜ。今見つかるわけにはいかねえからな。行くぞ。もうすぐローグハンガーだ。
No, I'm not surprised at all. Yeah, I heard that Sony finally decided to put out their Overwatch Lite. And that's all I knew about it. And it's far too late for an Overwatch Lite to be able to take over the mainstream. I know games take a long time to make, but like, come on, man. You waited way too long to start. That's Musashi.
そうか。今日からは一人か。
私もいます。
いや、そういう意味じゃねえから。じゃあ、まあ行くとするか。
それは異星人ですね。
コイチ。
いや、これは。
そうです。私はあなたたちが憎むべき異星人です。
Oh!
やめなさい、サヌマ。
Koichi, put the gun down! Put the gun down!
この戦いを生き残れるかもしれないんだ。
そんなことが信用できると。
I mean, from his perspective, why wouldn't he?
ユークさんは許せるんですか？俺は奴らに家族全員を殺された。ドラクターは生かしておけない。
俺だって家族を殺されてる。だけど、その憎しみの矛先はこ
Yeah, for sure, right? She's an alien?
ずっと苦しんできたんだ。こんなチャンスを逃せるかよ。
サヌマ。
ならば撃ちなさい。私は死ぬ覚悟であなたたちの味方をしています。ここで我がシドルの罪を背負って死ぬのなら、それもまた。
That's actually like kind of a well-defined gun too. They put work into that. They didn't just have him holding like something weird.
ヤマトさん、イーグルブースターの起動は8番に割り当てました。エイミングシステムは2時に 4.7 微調整しています。
わかった。
Like I said, though, I can't blame him for that being his immediate reaction. Once you deploy on a story mission, Arsham, marathon battle for humanity's fate begins. Then the liftoff of the Ixion cannot return to base. Road customization. Yeah, 100%. I think we're prepared enough for a marathon battle. Upgrade and over limit. New side missions. Dreadnought class missions. Okay. Would it be better to wait until next week then to do this marathon battle? What do you think, chat? We're already 15 minutes past when we normally stop. We should probably just wait till next week. That's a very good point that I had forgotten. I do have to call work back. Thank you, Remas. we'll go ahead and stop here. I want to see the rest of the story stuff here. We will continue next week from this marathon mission. I will try not to overrank everything before then, but thanks everybody coming out to the stream. Monday we'll have Immo Mondays as we continue our way through Lotro. Next Friday we will continue to work on Musashi. We are in chapter 10, so we're making some good time. And until next time, thanks everybody for watching. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that Musashi has to offer. Later, Rimas. Later, Final Saber. Appreciate y'all.